Hello guys, welcome to Tech Kizak's channel, and in today's episode we're gonna learn the following topics, and you can find the timestamp in the description box. So let's start. Do you want to learn coding? Start from basic VBA coding. The concepts are same in coding, just every language have different syntax. So today I will show you a very basic code to fill the range of cells automatically. So you need to go to Insert tab and then here Insert Modules and write to basic code to fill a series of cells here. And I will explain you this code later. And after closing this, now close the VBA. And then come here, and when you go to macros, you can run macros, fill cells, and it will fill the cells automatically for you. Now, let's get back into the code. So by clicking here, you can step into your macro, and then you can edit it here. So let me explain this code to you. So for sub fill cell, sub stand for subroutine. It's like starting a function or a macro in VBA, and fill cell is just the name of the macro. You can name it anything you like. And then dim I has an integer. Dim declares a variable, and I is a variable, and I is an integer, and we will use it to count the rows. And then I is equal to 1 to 5. This is a for loop. It starts with I is equal to 1 and run until 5. So it will repeat the steps inside the loop 5 times. And cells into 1, I, 1 dot value. So cells 5, 1 points to the cell in the worksheet. I is the row number from 1 to 5 and 1 is the column A. Dot value means we are adding something into the cell. Row and I combines the text row and the number I. Example, if I is equal to 3, it will write the row 3 in cell A3. Next I, this tell VBA to go to the next number I is equal to 2, and then I is equal to 3, etc. until it reaches 5. And then an end sub is used to end the macro. So this is the easy automation. This is how you can do easy automation in VBA, and you can learn more and do your task automatically. Let me know in the comment if you like this video and follow for more videos like this. Today I will show you how to automate with a single click in Excel. So I have this data here and I want to copy this data from sheet 1 to sheet 2. As you can see sheet 2 is empty and I want to copy this data just with one click. So I already written a macro here which is for the copy data, and first step into it. So sub is to start a function, and then copy data is just the name of the macro, and sub is a subroutine which will start a macro, and copy data is the name of the macro. And then I said that copy the data from sheet 1 from cell range A1 to D10, and then dot copy means it will copy it, and then go to sheet 2 and in range in cell A1 paste the values that you copied from sheet 1, and then message box will pop up which will say data copied successfully, and then end sub will end the macro. So I have already written a macro here. You can write a macro by inserting a module and then write the macro, or you can code it inside it. Now if I close this and come back here, now I need to add a button here. So I need to go to developer tab and then go to insert a button. You can draw a button anywhere here or where you want to be. So here you get the option to assign a macro. So I have already written the macro, which is copy data, and then I will assign this macro to the button, and I can edit the text by right clicking here, edit text, and I can name this as copy data. Now if I click on this button, let's see what happened. So I click on this button and this message popped up, data copied successfully. Let's check in the sheet 2 that it copied the data, all the data here. So you can automate so many different tasks in Excel by writing simple codes and doing just one clicks, and you can automate almost everything in Excel like this. If you like this video, let me know in the comment and follow for more videos like this. Today, I will show you how to clean messy data which contain numbers and letters mixed together. So I will show you how to extract just numbers by using Power Query in few seconds. So first, I need to take this data into Power Query. To do this, I need to click anywhere in my data and then go to Data tab and then select from table range, and then it will ask me to create a table, and I will check this box. My table has headers and select OK, and then Power Query will open up. So I have this data here now. So I need to select this data to extract only numbers from this data. I need to select my column and then go to Add Column section and then select Custom Column. So in Custom Column, you can create a column by adding a custom formula. So I will write down this formula here. Let me break down this formula for you. So I have used text to list into row data, which is my column. So I said convert this column into a list of characters, and then I used select from the list containing number from 0 to 9. So it will only select the number from 0 to 9 and ignore the alphabet. And then I used text.combine to combine them and make a new string. So I have used 3 functions here: combine, select, to list together. And then if you select OK, you can see it extracted all the numbers from this to here. Now you can do your data feeding here, then go to file and then close and load back this data into Excel. It's loaded here now. You can see all the numbers are extracted from this data. Let me know in the comments if you like this trick and follow for more tips and tutorials like this. So I have this data where I have products, their category, and then I have sales by month. And I want to analyze this data, but I want months in all the month in one column and then sales in one column. So to do this, we need to unpivot the column by using Power Query. So let's take this data into Power Query. So click anywhere in the data and then go to Data tab and then select from Table Brain, and then it will ask you to create a table. Select OK, and then it will open up Power Query. Now here, so I have 5 months sales here and I want them into one column. So let's select everything together by pressing Control A, but I don't want them to be pivoted, so I will unselect them and now go to Transform and then Unpivot column. I got this the way I want it, but when more column like monthly column will add it to my data, like I have them until May, but when June will be added, August will be added, September will be added, I need to update this all the time. I don't want to update it manually all the times. So what I will do is I will use a formula. So I deleted my applied step to go back to the source data. Now here we will apply a formula here. So we'll go to Home tab and then open up the Advanced Editor. So here we need to apply a formula instead of there to unpivot the column automatically when a new column is added. So what I will do is and write down this formula here. This is Power Query M code. This will dynamically unpivot any new column added to the dataset. So source.excel.current workbook name table into content. This will load the table named table 1, but you can change the name of it. Our name is table 2, so we'll change name to table 2. And then static columns, product name category. These are the fixed columns. So it will define that these columns are fixed, and then dynamic column list into difference column name, and static column identify all the other columns dynamically, ensuring that new month columns are detected automatically. And then unpivot data table.unpivot other column will unpivot all the column except the fixed ones, product name and category, and then transforming the data set into a structured format in unpivot data. So output that will out final dynamically unpivoted table. Or then we'll select done. It will unpivot all the data the same as the previous one, but this will update automatically. So we will load this data back into Excel into a new worksheet, or you can add it where you want it to be. Now when somebody will add a month here, don't have June in our data, but when we add here new month, now I added a new month here, and now I will add some values here. Let's see if it is updated in my table. Let's see if the June is here. Need to go to Data tab and then refresh all. Let's see if the June is added here. June is added here. Previously we didn't have June here. We can sort it by June. June is added here. We added 2 values. Now we have 2 values of June here are added. So every time a new column will be added, this will update automatically. Let me know in the comments if you like this tutorial and follow for more tutorials like this. Today I will show you a hidden feature of Power Query that will speed up your queries. So I have this data, and if I take this data into Power Query, and then because I have 10,000 rows, and then when I put it back after edit, it will take some time. Today I'm going to tell you a very secret method of speeding up your task by using buffers. So if I added this, I only want laptop sales here, and then select OK, and I want sales amount to be in descending order, and I want only date like this. And then when I load back this data into Excel, as you can see here, it took 3 to 5 seconds, but if you have very large data, it will take some time to load. So to avoid this time gap, we will use buffer. So what we can do is at this sales data was without buffer, and then sales data 2 will be with the buffer. So what I need to do is I need to go to Advanced Editor, and here I will change this code to this. So first I will load the data from the Excel table, which is sales data, and then I apply buffer to store data in the memory, and then I apply transformation on the buffer table as in here, and then this will load the data set from the Excel, buffer this table into memory to prevent recalculations, and filter only laptop sales faster than without buffering, and then sort the sales amount in descending order, improve performance, and return the optimized result. And if we run this code, it will do the same, but when we click and load this data back, it will load instantly into Excel without any time delay. So if you have very large data, you can use buffer. You can add in the code in the Advanced Editor to make it more faster and quick. Let me know in the comment if you like this video, you know about the buffer before. Follow for more videos like this. Do you want Excel to talk to you? Watch this. So I will show you how to write a simple macro to ask Excel to create you. So you need to go to the Developer tab and then go to UBA, and you can do this by pressing Alt F11, and you can also open this by clicking here, and then here you need to go to Insert and then insert the new module, and here you can write this formula. You can ask Excel to greet you. I will explain you this code later. So let's go back to Excel and go to macros, and then here run macro greet user, and if we run it, it will ask your name and you write your name here and then select OK, and then it will greet you. Hello Sarah, welcome to VBA Magic, and then select OK. Let me explain this code to you. So by clicking on macro, you can step into it, and then here you can edit it again. So let's break down this code. So greet user, this defines a subroutine or macro, and this is named as greet user. When you run this macro, it executes everything inside it. And dim username as a string, this declares a variable called username as a string, and it will hold the name entered by the user. And this, if username less than equal to empty, then message box hello username, and this will check if user entered something, or this means not equal to. If the input is not empty, the code inside this block will run. Input box is a built-in function that promotes the user to enter the text. And then what's your name with the message shown in the input box, and then into name with the title of the input box. Whatever the user type is stored in the username variable. And then message box displays a message with greeting and hello and username, welcome to the VBA Magic. Clears our magic by joining text and username, and that if the user didn't enter the name, it will show this: you didn't enter the name properly. Oops. VB simulation will add a warning icon. Let's try if we didn't enter a proper name, what will happen? And run this macro. If it didn't enter anything, and press enter, and then it will say you didn't enter a name, try again. Hopefully you liked today's video and understand how to create a basic greeting box in VBA. Let me know in the comment and follow for more. Do you know that you can create your own countdown timer in Excel? So to do this, you need to go to developer tab and then go to VBA, and then here you need to insert module, and then here you can write down your code, and now load this. Now you can run your timer here. So let's run this timer here. As you can see, it started to calm down. So you can create longer timer as well. This is just an example. So it says time up now. So let's understand this code by going here. So here, the smooth countdown. This starts a macro called smooth countdown. You can run this from the VBA editor or assign it to a button. And then dim I as an integer. We are declaring I to use the counter. For the countdown, it's an integer whole number. And then for I is equal to 10 to 1 step minus 1. So this is a loop which starts at 10 and goes down to 1, decreasing step minus 1 each time the loop runs. So this loop runs 10 times with I going from 10 to 9 to 8 and so on until down to 1. And then arrange A1 value countdown. This update the value of cell A1 on your Excel sheet to something like countdown 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 8 seconds, and so on. And the end is used to combine the text to the value of I. And then do events. This tells the Excel, hey, if the user clicks or moves the mouse, don't freeze. Without do event, Excel might seem stuck while looking. Especially useful to keep the live cell update visible. And then application.wait now plus time value. This means that this line pauses the macro for 1 second before continuing to the next loop. And the time value is 0.00 means 1 second. So the loop waits a second before updating the cell with the next countdown number. And next I, this tells the Excel to go back to the top of the loop and do it again with the next number. And then range A1 dot value is equal to times up. This will print the times up, and then ends up is used to end the function, and ends up is used to end the macro. You can change your time value to something else, and you can make your own countdown timer. Did you know that Excel? Did you know that you could do countdown timer in Excel? Let me know in the comments and follow for more videos like this.